I mean, look, we've had an argument before the show. We've talked about it. The young lad, the 15-year-old who comes on, becomes youngest Premier League player ever. Nwaneri, the 15-year-old, come on for Arsenal in the dying moments. Arteta put him on. They're winning 3-0. This is what he said about it. He said it was a pure gut feeling. I met the boy. We really liked what I saw. Per Mertesacker and the academy staff are giving me really good information on him. He's trained with us a couple of times. Yesterday he had to come because we have injuries, especially the injury to Martin Odegaard, and then I had that feeling from yesterday, if the opportunity could come, I was going to do it, and I just did it. What is your take on that? Look,
congratulate him, because what an achievement. You know, I don't take anything away from what he's done there, because what an achievement. I love the way the Arsenal fans were singing "He's got school in the morning," the way they were chanting, because, you know, he's made everyone, his parents, everyone at the academy, his school, everyone that's had an input on his career. Congratulations, because that is an unbelievable achievement. I'm delighted for him on a personal level.
Is there a big buck coming?
There is a big buck coming.
Okay,
Arteta doesn't really care about the boy.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I think that's a really poor, decision. I do, because it's about Arteta. It's all about Arteta. I have the manager that played the youngest ever player in the Premier League is me. I think that's self-indulgent. And when I saw the kid on the bench, I remember thinking to myself, it's great for him there being on the bench. I was on the bench at 17, right? First time I was on the bench, right?
Yeah.
So I never got on. But I remember being on the bench. So I'm thinking, what a brilliant experience for the kid, right?
Yeah.
And when he's warming up and coming on, I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. This has got nothing to do with the kid. Nothing to do. This is all about Arteta. All about him, self-indulgent. Look what I've done. I've given the youngest ever player his appearance in the Premier League, and I don't think this has got anything to do with anything else other than that, and I think it's a really poor decision. I heard Danny Murphy on the radio this morning. I thought he was being kind, actually, when he said that he don't think it's a good thing for the boy. Time will tell.
I disagree.
Time will tell. I think it's a poor decision.
Why? Why is it a poor decision?
Because this is not about the boy. It's not about the kid. He came on. He barely touched the ball. He came on. It came on with seconds to go, right? This is about him making an appearance. It's got nothing to do with the performance. It's about him making an appearance.
No,
there was nothing about that game.
I disagree, Jace.
Why don't you bring on 10 to go? 15 to go?
Well, because he probably doesn't want to put him right in the deep end in his first game. This is, for him, this is an opportunity. He's obviously impressed. He's obviously done well. They obviously see something in him. You know, you talk about Per Mertesacker and Edu. You know, I was at the Arsenal Academy, Jace, in an incredible, one of the best academies in the world.
I don't doubt.
Right? They produce young players that come through the system. You look at the players in their squads, they always got brilliant young talent, and they give them opportunities. He's 15 years of age. He obviously felt like he was ready to put him on the bench, to even have him. Arteta is fighting for the title. He's got big moments coming up. They're at the top of the league. He wouldn't put a 15-year-old on the bench if he didn't think he was worthy of a position in the squad.
I get they've had injuries, right? I understand all that, and it needs must. Then you promote the kids. But there's other players on that bench that could have come on. This is it, right? If you're sitting on the bench...
But why, though? They're 3-0 up, and it's an opportunity to go, right, we've won the game. Yep. The game's over. Yep. Let's give someone who's doing well, who we see as a future star at the football club, an opportunity to play a Premier League football match, to walk out on a pitch for Arsenal.
No, I understand all that.
What's wrong with that?
It's the wrong decision, because he's still a kid, and right now, the pressure that's going to be mounted on him now, look, from what I've read and what I've heard about the kid, he's going to be a superstar. But putting him on at 15 does nothing to help his career. I don't think it does anything to help his career.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think
it gives him It gives him the confidence to know that the manager, the first team manager at Arsenal, likes him.
He's a boy. He's a boy. He's a boy. He's a young boy. You've got to be careful with young kids. What about the care of being responsible for a young teenage boy? I don't think he is.
Do you not think they're being responsible?
No, I don't. I think it's irresponsible. I think it's
How is it irresponsible?
I think it's irresponsible. I really do. I really do.
I totally disagree with you. I think he's warranted being on that bench. He's obviously impressed in training. They see him as a star.
It's all about Arteta. It's all about Arteta, this. It is.
Look, Harvey Elliott. How good is Harvey Elliott now? He's playing week in, week out for Liverpool. A star in the Premier League.
Yes.
He was the youngest player for Fulham. He come on.
It's Fulham.
16 years old.
Yeah, Fulham. That's
30
Fulham.
days.
That's Fulham. We're talking about a Fulham. Some kids got...
It's Premier League. Regardless, it doesn't matter who he plays for and what level he's playing in the Premier League.
Okay, so what's I to do next week? A 14-year-old? No, I'm deadly serious here. I don't think it helps the kid at all. I think it's irresponsible. I do.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.